You love your dog, but what happens when you walk out the door? For many pups, being left alone can feel scary, stressful, or even dangerous. And here's the shocking truth. Most dog owners don't realize the little mistakes they make before leaving that can actually harm their pets. In this video, we'll uncover 15 things you should never do when leaving your dog alone, and what to do instead to keep them safe, happy, and healthy. Stick around, because number 1 is something almost every owner is guilty of. Number 15, never leave without exercise. Backhand index pointing right. Want to come home to chewed shoes and destroyed furniture? This might be why. Dogs are energy machines. If you rush out the door without giving them a walk, run, or play session, you're leaving them with a full tank of energy and nowhere to burn it. Imagine being trapped in a room with no outlet for your restlessness. You'd go stir-crazy too. That's exactly what happens with dogs. Instead of calmly resting while you're away, they'll find their own activities, chewing furniture, barking nonstop, or pacing endlessly. Even small breeds need to move. Mental energy counts too. A simple 20 to 30-minute play session before leaving can transform your dog from anxious and destructive into calm and content. The rule is simple. A tired dog is a happy dog. Skip this, and you're asking for chaos. Number 14. Never skip bathroom breaks. Backhand index pointing right. Imagine being locked in your house for hours with no toilet. Exactly. Dogs don't have the luxury of indoor bathrooms. If you leave them without a bathroom break, you're forcing them into discomfort or accidents. Puppies and older dogs especially can't hold it for long periods. When they can't wait, they're left with no choice but to soil inside, which confuses them because they know they shouldn't. Over time, this can damage their confidence in your bond. Even worse, holding urine too long can cause infections or bladder problems. A quick potty break before leaving is one of the easiest ways to make their alone time comfortable. If you'll be gone for long hours, consider a dog walker or potty pads. It's not just about avoiding mess. It's about respecting your dog's basic needs. Number 13, never leave dangerous items around. Backhand index pointing right, that harmless shoe, bag, or snack. It could land your dog in the ER. When left alone, dogs often explore with their mouths. That innocent-looking shoe, plastic bag, or leftover snack could quickly become a choking hazard or worse. Foods like chocolate, grapes, onions, or even sugar-free gum can be toxic. Small objects like coins, batteries, or toys can block their airways. Even trash cans are risky, full of sharp bones or spoiled food. Cords and wires? Another disaster waiting to happen. Before leaving, do a dog-proof sweep. Lock cabinets, tuck away cords, secure trash, and keep all unsafe foods out of reach. Remember, curiosity doesn't take a break when you're not home. One forgotten snack or dangling wire could turn into a vet emergency. Your dog's safety depends on your attention to detail. Number 12, never forget mental stimulation. Backhand index pointing right. A bored mind is a destructive mind. Dogs don't just need physical exercise. They crave mental challenges. When left with nothing to do, boredom quickly sets in, and boredom breeds destruction. That's when you come home to shredded pillows or scratched doors. Dogs need outlets for their brain, not just their body. Puzzle feeders, stuffed Kongs, or interactive toys keep them occupied. Even leaving the radio or TV on at low volume can make them feel less lonely. For high-energy breeds like Border Collies or German Shepherds, mental work is essential, not optional. Without stimulation, they grow frustrated, anxious, and sometimes depressed. Think of it like this. You wouldn't leave a child alone for hours with nothing to do. Your dog deserves the same thoughtfulness. Number 11, never leave them without water. Backhand index pointing right. It sounds obvious, but so many owners forget this. Hydration is a survival need, not a luxury. Some owners remove water to avoid accidents, but that's a dangerous practice. Dogs can become dehydrated quickly, especially in warm weather or heated homes. Without water, they risk overheating, kidney stress, or anxiety. Imagine being thirsty and unable to drink. That's torture. The fix is easy. Use a no-spill bowl, heavy ceramic dish, or water fountain to keep hydration safe and clean. If you're gone for long hours, this becomes even more critical. Dogs should never be deprived of fresh water. Forgetting this isn't just neglectful, it's harmful. Always check the bowl before you leave. A hydrated dog is a healthy dog. Number 10. Never punish them before leaving. Back-end index pointing right. Leaving on a bad note does more damage than you think. Scolding or punishing your dog before you leave confuses them and creates a negative emotional link with your absence. Dogs live in the moment. They don't understand delayed punishment. If you yell or shove them into a crate right before leaving, they learn to fear your departures. That stress lingers, making them dread every time you grab your keys. Instead, departure should be calm and reassuring. A pat, a treat, or a simple "see you later" helps them feel secure. If you want your dog to handle being alone, you must make leaving a neutral or even positive experience. Leaving on a sour note plants seeds of anxiety that grow into bigger problems down the line. Number 9. Never leave collars or harnesses on. Back-end index pointing right. That everyday accessory could turn into a silent danger. Collars and harnesses might seem harmless, but when you're not home, they can become deadly traps. Dogs can snag collars on crate bars, furniture edges, or heating vents, leading to choking or strangulation. Even a small struggle can cause panic and injury if you're not there to free them. Harnesses, if left on too long, can cause rubbing sores or discomfort. The safest move? Remove collars and harnesses before you leave. If you worry about identification, invest in a microchip or a breakaway collar designed to release under pressure. It's a simple change that eliminates a hidden risk. Don't wait for a freak accident to realize this mistake. It's one of the easiest ones to prevent. Number 8. Never leave them too long. Back-end index pointing right. Here's a harsh truth. Dogs aren't built for loneliness. Dogs are social pack animals. Leaving them alone for long stretches is not only boring, it's emotionally damaging. Puppies may only manage 1 to 2 hours. Adult dogs can handle about 6 to 8 hours at most. Anything beyond that leads to stress, frustration, and sometimes destructive behaviors. Over time, extended loneliness can even cause depression or health issues from holding their bladder too long. If your job or lifestyle keeps you away for 10+ hours daily, it's not fair to your pup. Solutions include dog walkers, sitters, or doggy daycare. Love means adjusting your schedule or hiring help when needed. Leaving them too long sends the message, "You're not my priority," and your dog feels it deeply. Number 7. Never leave without safe space. Back in index pointing right, every dog needs a den, a place that feels like theirs. A safe space provides comfort and routine. Without it, your dog may feel unsettled, wandering the house anxiously. Crates, when introduced correctly, aren't prisons, they're sanctuaries. Add cozy bedding, toys, and even an old shirt that smells like you. For dogs that dislike crates, designate a quiet corner or use pet gates to block off a secure area. This space signals, "This is where you're safe until I return." Without it, some dogs panic, pacing or barking endlessly. With it, they settle quicker, feeling reassured. Just like humans need bedrooms, dogs need a den. Never leave them without one. It's a simple way to give peace of mind. Number 6. Never ignore separation anxiety. Back-end index pointing right, that barking, whining, or chewing, it's not misbehavior, it's a cry for help. Separation anxiety is one of the most misunderstood issues in dogs. Owners see the destruction or hear the whining and think the dog is being bad. In reality, it's panic. Dogs with separation anxiety genuinely believe you may never return. Ignoring the problem only deepens it. Over time, this constant stress can lead to physical illness, depression, or dangerous behaviors like self-harm. The fix? Training with gradual absences, desensitizing departure cues, like picking up keys without leaving, and rewarding calm behavior. For severe cases, professional trainers or even vet support may be necessary. Pretending it doesn't exist won't help. Your dog's suffering is real, and they're begging for comfort, not discipline. Number 5, never leave loud noises unchecked. Back-end index pointing right. Think your dog's fine with that blaring TV or street noise. Think again. Dogs have hearing 4 times more sensitive than ours. Sounds that seem normal to you, like traffic, alarms, or even your neighbor mowing the lawn, can feel overwhelming and frightening to them, especially when they're alone. If you leave windows open, those noises become even sharper, often triggering barking or panic. For some dogs, this builds into chronic stress, where every loud sound feels like a threat. A simple fix is creating a calmer environment. Close curtains or windows to block outside chaos. Play soft background music or leave on a calming, dog-friendly playlist. White noise machines or low-volume TV shows can also help mask jarring sounds. When you ignore this, you're forcing your pup to sit in a storm of stressful noises they don't understand. Calm surroundings equals calm dog. Number 4, never leave without saying goodbye calmly. Back-end index pointing right. Your exit sets the emotional tone for the entire time you're gone. Many owners make the mistake of leaving in a rush, grabbing keys, slamming doors, and shouting but in a panic. Dogs pick up on this energy instantly. If you're frantic, they assume something bad is happening, and your absence becomes a scary event. On the other hand, some owners overdo it, hugging, kissing, and baby-talking their dog before leaving, which also spikes anxiety. The secret? Keep goodbyes calm, consistent, and short. A gentle pat, a treat, or a casual phrase like "be good, buddy" signals safety and routine. Dogs thrive on predictability. When departures feel boring instead of dramatic, your dog learns not to panic. Don't underestimate this. It's the difference between a peaceful nap and hours of nervous pacing. Number 3, never leave toxic plants or substances within reach. Backhand index pointing right. That pretty houseplant? To your dog, it might be poison. So many homes are filled with hidden dangers we forget about. Lilies, azaleas, poinsettias, and even aloe vera can be toxic to dogs if chewed. Household cleaners, detergents, and essential oils left on low shelves are also accidents waiting to happen. Dogs don't know what's safe. They explore with their mouths. When you're gone, curiosity takes over, and tragedy can strike fast. Ingesting toxic substances can cause vomiting, seizures, or worse. Prevention is simple. Store all chemicals up high or in locked cabinets, and double-check your houseplants online to make sure they're dog-safe. Swap out dangerous greenery for pet-friendly ones like spider plants or bamboo palms. One overlooked detail could mean the difference between coming home to a wagging tail or a vet emergency. Number 2, never leave without checking the temperature. Back-end index pointing right. Your home may feel fine now, but what about 2 hours later? Dogs are extremely sensitive to heat and cold. Unlike humans, they can't adjust the thermostat or throw on a sweater. Leaving them in a home that gets too hot risks heat stroke, especially brachycephalic breeds like pugs and bulldogs. Too cold? Small and short-haired dogs can shiver, burn calories, and become uncomfortable fast. Always consider the time of day and weather before leaving. If it's hot, close curtains to block the sun and ensure ventilation. If it's cold, provide blankets, cozy bedding, or adjust the thermostat slightly. Never leave them in garages, basements, or rooms without climate control. Think ahead. If you'd be uncomfortable without adjustments, your dog definitely will be. Their comfort depends entirely on your preparation. Number 1, never leave without showing love first. Back-end index pointing right. This last one is simple, but it's the one owners skip the most. Dogs live for your affection. When you leave without giving them attention, a hug, or a kind word, they feel ignored. It's not about spoiling them. It's about reassurance. Your departure becomes less stressful if the last thing they remember is love, not indifference. Dogs thrive on connection. A few moments of cuddles, scratches, or even a calm, "I'll be back soon," can reduce their anxiety dramatically. Think of it like filling their emotional tank before you go. If you rush out coldly, they're left confused and lonely. But if you leave them with affection, they settle easier, knowing they're loved. Never underestimate how powerful those last few seconds of connection can be. For your dog, they mean everything. So there you have it, 15 things you should never do when leaving your dog alone. Remember, our dogs don't measure love in gifts or money. They measure it in time, consistency, and care. Even the smallest change, like a calm goodbye or hiding dangerous items, can completely transform their day. Which of these mistakes have you been guilty of? Let me know in the comments, and don't worry, we've all done a few of these before. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more pet wisdom, and share this with a fellow dog parent who might need it. Until next time, take care of your pup. They're counting on you.